right, just stop. Hold it right there. All right. One of these props requires a 55 plus just to beat the line. Not to smash it, to just clear it. And historically, that almost never happens. This isn't about stars. 3 props. 3 completely different edges. Let's start with tension on the board. Nikola Jokic, under 54.5 points, plus rebounds, plus assists. Let's dive in. All right, start with the number. Jokic's season median sits around, you take a look right here. Here we go. It sits around 50, okay? The season median. But tonight's line, 54.5. That means the market is asking Jokic to play above his normal statistic center just to beat you. That means, look at Jokic's outcomes are between 45 and 54 PRA. Which means the line isn't sitting near the average. It's sitting near the ceiling range. The Lakers rank top 2 in the league against centers in both points and rebounds allowed. You want to take a look here? Let's see what we got. Yeah, they rank top. Those are Jokic's 2 biggest statistical engines. So if those categories tighten even slightly, his only remaining path to clear 54.5 is the assist volume. And that's the fragile path. But before we rush to the under, what are we missing? If Denver funnels the entire offense through him, assist numbers can spike. And if the game turns into a high volume shootout, the ceiling is always. My position, under 54.5 PRA. Book it. Take a quick break. So if you're liking what you hear, go down, hit the like and the subscribe button. Okay? Click it, turn your notifications on. All right? So when StatLab comes on, you'll be the first to know. If you want the full Prime StatLab's projections, they're down there in the stand store. If you're building entries tonight, PrizePicks is where you go. If you want to track your bets properly, you can always sync through Pikkit. Over 16.5 points and assists. This prop is not structured. The edge comes from recent acceleration. Recent good games that Reed has been having. Over the last 5 games, he's been over the number. You take a look at the last 10, he is at 80%. That is excellent for a player of his caliber. Here we go. We come out a little bit, and he's sitting around 60%. Like we said, the recent output has been phenomenal. That's a significant cushion above the line. Now, look at the opportunity. His minutes have jumped up to right below the 30s. and his shot volume has increased with it. His role in Houston offense is increasing significantly. So the statistical surge aligns a lot with the usage increase. But again, what are we missing? Historically, Shepard has struggled against Golden State. Early matchups in the series produced extremely low numbers. And because his line sits directly above the statistical center, if the recent usage spike disappears, the edge disappears with it. So, this isn't a structural misprice. This is a trend-driven play. Position, for me, I agree. Reed, over 16 points and assists. Now, to the final prop, Tobias Harris, over 4.5 rebounds. This one is quieter, but the numbers still lean. Harris's season medium sits at 5 rebounds. Tonight's line is 4.5. So the market is slightly below his typical statistical center. Not by a huge margin, no, but enough to create a small cushion. Now, let's take a look at the trend. Over the last 5 games, he is averaging more than 6 rebounds per game. Over the last 10 games, that climbs to above 7. And recent outcomes consistently land between 5 and 8 boards. That places the current line near the bottom of the distribution range. The opportunity supports it too. Harris consistently sees enough rebound chances to land around 5 on a typical night. Now, once again, we ask the question, what am I missing? Early in the season, Harris was more volatile. His full season hit rate isn't perfect. Detroit's rotations can shift rebounding responsibilities, and game pace could reduce opportunities. So, this isn't a massive edge, but it's still a moderate lean. My position, over 4.5 rebounds. So, final structure, Jokic, structural edge to the under. Shepard, momentum driven over. Harris, small medium base lean. 3 different edges, 3 different risk profiles. If you're structuring edges tonight, anchor the structure play. Layer trend play carefully. Treat the smaller lean as secondary exposure. No guessing. No chasing star names. Just distribution versus price. If you want the full Prime Stat Lab breakdowns, they're in the Stand store below. Subscribe for daily stat analysis and drop your strongest lean in the comment. Execute intelligently. Less cash.